Hello everybody, welcome to episode 124 of WCW. Now, when I last saw you all, if you didn't see the community post on YouTube, I said we would be streaming on Monday for WWE vs. TNA, because we were like, oh, there's no way the Knicks are gonna sweep the Sixers. That would be ridiculous for us to expect that. So we better do it on Monday, because then if Game 5 happens on Tuesday, and then they lose Game 5, then they're gonna play Game 6. And if we can't do it on Tuesday or if we can't do it Tuesday or Thursday, the only other day we can really do it is Monday, so we better do it Monday. And then they just swept the Sixers, and that was all for nothing. So, in case you missed it, regular schedule this week. We're doing WCW right now on Tuesday. We'll be doing WWE vs. TNA on Thursday, and then who knows after that. I don't think the Knicks play for like a long-ass time, because they swept their opponent so fast, and all the other series are still happening. So I don't know. We'll let you know on Thursday when Nick's here. But right now it's WCW time. We're kind of, in a long stretch of TVs. We got Super Bowl in 26 days. Right now it's a Tuesday, so let's go ahead and advance to Wednesday so we can book a Saturday night. We do Saturday nights on Wednesdays and we do Nitros on Fridays. It's very straightforward. Very easy to understand. Saturday is Saturday night we're like 10 weeks away from our pay-per-view for Saturday night, so we got some stuff going on over there. Heel Bret's going on Saturday. Oh no, Canadian Rocky Mountain Wrestling are going bankrupt. Actually, do they have pop in Canada? No! This is the worst company I've ever seen. Alright. Alright, it was worth checking. Genox, what's up? House show in Kanto drew 3,000 fans. All right. What about Stampede? What about them? I don't even. Isn't. They're not. There's no Stampede. There is Canadian Championship Wrestling and the Canadian Wrestling Federation. What's the size on these? This has 51 pop in the Maritimes. Fascinating. Canadian Wrestling Federation also has nothing. Absolutely nothing. Chamo, what's up? I feel like it's been a while. Alright, let's book a Saturday. No nights off. Let's see. Seeing January on everything. Oh, we got some Decembers for Southwest. Tri-State. Well, we should do Nitro in the Southwest. So we'll go Tri-State. Jeez, we're gonna do 20,000. Last time we were here, we were in the Carrier Dome. Let's go to Philadelphia. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go to Pittsburgh. Genox just resubbed with Prime. Thank you, Genox. I did fix PCO, didn't I? Alright, let's try a character idea and a creative finish. Safe bet. Character idea. Okay. I already have one named this. Cool. Creative finish. Near certainty. Well done, everybody. Great meeting. Great meeting. DC Drake has showed up. You know, you just show up looking like that, I'm gonna have to say, unfortunately, there is not a spot for you. Larry Winters wants to hang out. No thanks. Dustin Rhodes got heat, brother. Oh, I keep forgetting that we should replace Harley Race and just do this ourselves. Ooh, small negative. Tracy antagonized Negro Casas and almost got into a brawl. Small negative on Tracy Smothers. Cool. Alright, everyone's mad. Alright, you know what, Harley Race? You're not doing a great job at this. Tony Schiavone's been spreading rumors about Bruno Sammartino, which almost led to a fight between the two. Tony, you don't want this. Training. Kid Minion yelled at Lance Storm. Dusty Rhodes has been getting on well with Arn Anderson. Great. Jacques Rougeau went to wrestler's court for annoying everybody. Yeah. Small positive. Hey, hold on. The cat is meowing for me. 1 second. Fun fact about Charlie. I could not find him last night. And I was looking, and I thought I saw him go under my bed, but I kept looking under there and I didn't see him. So then I started like calling his name, you know, like Charlie. And I saw the bottom of my box spring moving around, which is when I realized he had clawed a hole in the like fabric on the bottom of my box spring and then climbed in there. So that was great. Then I had to rip a second hole in it to get him out. I think he's going under there right now. Well, at least he'll be quiet when he's down there. Anyway, Battle Cat went to Wrestler's Court. Charlie's favorite. For the rental car. Small positive. Alright. Locker room. Why did I come here? We're hiding from the locker room. I forgot we're hiding from the locker room. Alright, Bret Hart debuted last week. That seems important. That seems muy importante. Coven is at full power and it's time to win the tag titles. Did I mean singles title and write tag titles? I don't know. Cat pet owners are strong people. I can never... You know, they're chill like 90% of the time. Like, most of the time he just kind of, you know, lays around, sleeps. Comes, you know, lays on the bed. And then it's like that 10% of the time they're just little goblins. Little Guido... You meant singles titles. Yeah, I thought so. Because that's very much not weird, like very much getting away from them as a tag team. Martel and Storm beat down Tenru, right? Tenru beat Lance Storm. Funko needed promo room by the Headhunters. Beat them up and turn heel. That's it. Okay, that seems also important. Cynthia and Apache beat Debbie and Lina Suzuka. Kobashi, new champ. Setting up the main event. Alright. We had to put a bell on mine because she's so small. I thought about getting him the bell, but I saw a thing on like YouTube that said like cats don't like the bell because it rings all day and drives them crazy. And I was like, yeah, I could see that. I don't know if that's like true, but it was enough of an argument to convince me of like, yeah, I wouldn't want to hear a bell ringing every time I took a step. Anyway, let's hey, Bret Hart's here. Let's have Owen not talk. I mean, here's the thing. Bret's going to come out. I think he's just got to cook. And I think he has to cut a promo about how, you know, Owen is right. The Harts are the #1 family in wrestling. I had to come over here to WCW to show it to everybody. And then I think, considering WWF just made all those changes and stuff, I think he's got to take some pot shots at the WWF. I think he's got to be like, I got to come over here to WCW where they still do wrestling and not all this other baloney that they're doing on Monday Night Raw, whatever that is. We gotta go a little TNA mode. Yeah, the WCW. I came to the WCW to prove we're the best family. Dustin Rhodes. I'm gonna make a mincemeat out of you. All right. And then, let's see. Oh, last week we had someone, let's see, it was... Dr. Death challenged Ron to a no count out anything goes match. And we are going to do that on TV. We are changing the title to Ron on television. And then he'll be defending it against someone else at the pay-per-view. I believe it is Tatanka. Yes, Tatanka. So I think Ron should simply come out and accept. Ron accepts the no DQ count out match for next week. Book this dummy. Very important. All right, we got 12 minutes of talking so far, which is very funny after being like, I had to come here where people wrestle. Unlike that other promotion. Alright, Headhunters just turned heel, right? So, they should probably squash somebody. Are they recognizable? Unimportant, very warm momentum. One of them has very warm momentum. That's super important. Also, I love that it's just one of them. Alright, Headhunter A and B. I mean, this is a job, as always, for the Italians. Love that these guys are still here in 1996. Good for them, These are not the hairstyles of men who should still be on television in 1996. That's gonna get like a 50, but we gotta get these guys over. Oh yeah, the Quebecers are here. All right. You know what? Let's do it this way. Actually, hold on. Let me check something. Jacques Rougeau. Your skill. Can you? Oh, you have good charisma microphone. Like very good. Okay, and I assume Carl's is like dog water. Yeah. Okay. Well, he could be good. All right. We're gonna do like a good old-fashioned vignette. We're going to do we're gonna have like, Jacques and Carl in Montreal, and they're going or following them around town. They're doing French Canadian things. They're chopping down trees. They're eating poutine. They're, you know, coming soon to WCW, the Amazing French Canadians. Carl, you're just there, buddy. Sorry, man. Coming soon. The Amazing French Canadians. Did Carl's gimmick not? What is his gimmick? Evil foreigner. I mean, he's kind of an evil foreigner, although it is awful, so that's not great. I mean, he's also evil foreigner. It's awful, though, so I mean, can we even change it? Oh, it's dominant. Ooh, he shouldn't be dominant. Yeah, we should change it. Especially because he can't play dominant. Alright, I would say Evil Foreigner is pretty generic and pretty fucking safe. And pretty standard. Evil Foreigner, but not dominant. But not dom. Oh, I have many gimmick ideas. Alright, give him the safe bet. Alright. See how that goes. So far, all we've booked is a Headhunters match. Not great, not great, not great. Alright, Steve Austin is going to be feuding Perro Aguayo, and we have not really launched that yet. So I would love to figure out a way to do that. And now the cat wants to leave. Cat, you just came in here, man. What do you want? He's being feisty today. Let's see. Dustin Rhodes is simply being talked about. Well, so Tenryu got attacked by the Canadian guys last week. The Canadian guys and Steve Austin? That's a weird team. Also, who would Tenryu team with? Kobashi? Question mark? Because Kobashi's just kind of chilling on this brand right now because his next title defense is on Nitro. Hold on, hold on. I might be cooking. I might be cooking. Tenryu. Kenta Kobashi. And perhaps a third man. Oh, Perro. Duh. That's who we're trying to put to get in the feud. Against Steve Austin, Rick Martel, and Lance Storm sneaking into this match. Let's play TEW with a Tier 1 sub. 65 months. Thank you, Mr. TEW, whoever this handsome stranger is. Alright, I have to let the cat out. 1 second. Alright, hopefully he stays out in the living room, but I bet we see him again. I'm gonna give this 16, but I feel like with Lance Storm in it, we might have to go shorter. I mean, Perro and Steve have to be involved here, so I think either Perro either beats Steve and Steve snaps, or Steve cheats. I like Perro beating Steve, but Steve might not put Perro over. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll do Tainted. Maybe putting these guys in a feud is not a great idea. Pero, you gotta, man. Pero, you gotta. All right, you know what? You know what, folks? It's the 90s. Oh my God, this match is getting thrown out. Oh, this is a double disqualification. Double disqualification. Either one's fine. Is everyone happy with that? No! Fuck's sake. Oh, Lance has to get pinned. I mean, I know we could just, money's fake and blah, blah. Like, our locker room is already such a shit show. I don't want to, make more people unhappy. We can't remove Lance. That's the whole reason for the match is for get Lance in here. Besides, we're not exactly brimming. Oh right, fucking Koji Kanemoto's here. It's not like we're brimming with top guys we could replace, Lance just has to get pinned. Although I'm not going to give Pero the satisfaction. I'm going to have Tenru pin Lance Storm. Is that too much Lance Storm? Yes, it is too much Lance Storm. I was afraid of that. Alright, we knocked this down to 12? Is that too much Lance Storm? No, then we're good. Alright. Let's do Pero and Austin brawl to the back during the match. So this is how we'll jumpstart the feud. Is we'll have, oh my God, Pero, Guayo, Steve Austin, they're out of control. They're fighting all the way to the back. What's gotten into these two? Probably some words exchanged during the match, and they've snapped. We don't have any matchings yet. Okay, all right. What are you going to do when you get to the singles match? We'll worry about it then. Has a problem for future Swarley. Koji Kanemoto needs a face manager. Well, he's a heel. But he should probably be a face, right? Because Negro Casas is a heel. Yeah, he should wrestle Negro Casas. I mean, no, sorry to Little Guido, who's probably getting the next title shot, but I don't think Little Guido's beating Negro Casas. He could be either. Yeah, that's fine. Can you? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he can talk. He's got star quality too. Although I should check. Do you Oh no, he knows speak to English. All right, he definitely needs a manager. We'll worry about that later. Tonight is simply Koji Kanemoto. Actually, do you have a character idea? We just got one, right? Yeah, we just got one. Let's go. Success. Very warm momentum. Beautiful. You love to see it. Alright, Koji. You are taking on... I need a heel you could cook with. Oh, I kind of don't want you to just beat Kid... Oh, it's Taka. It's for sure Taka. It's 1,000,000% Taka. We need match aims, so you guys should cook. Koji is winning. All right. Vampiro. I mean, if Vampiro is saying he wants to be a singles wrestler, he's got to win some singles matches, right? That's just booking. Kid Cash is a babyface. Oh, because he came up as a babyface, I couldn't turn him. Or I have to turn him, I guess. Yeah, I think Bobby Fulton is the perfect good hand to do the Jizob kind of guy. Sorry, Bobby. Did I even start the storyline with Austin and Pero? I should check that. Oh, I haven't started like any of the storylines for Saturday. Yeah, no, these are like all the same. All right, let's we should do that. All right, WCW title is I'm just going to put Oh, WCW they're in Nitro bracket. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to add fucking Vampiro to Nitro bracket, I think. And I think we're just going to end this one. Ad worker. Vampiro. Alright, Cruiserweight title. Ad worker. But also, if he does good numbers, it might be Koji. So let's throw him in there too. Hey, it could be anybody. Hey, who knows? Tag titles. This is another one where, like, honestly, probably just add everybody. Just Headhunter A. Headhunter B. Jock. Carl. Just add them all, man. I don't know who's getting that tag title shot yet. Tenryu and Martel. Tenryu and Martel is basically over, yeah? Yeah. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Because Tenryu's going to eventually wrestle Bret. So I'm going to add Bret to this. And I'm going to add Tenryu to this. Women we already have. U.S. title. Alright. Well, that's going to continue for next week. But let's just add Tatanka to it. Tatanka needs wins too. We've been kind of killing Tatanka. And then eventually we're going to do Dr. Death and Rick Martel. And I didn't add Steve and Pero, which was the whole reason we did this. Oh, did I put them both in Nitro bracket? Is that what I did? I've already forgotten. Yeah, Steve's not in this anymore. Great. All right. I think that's everything. Well, we will start Dr. Death and Rick Martel eventually, but of course, I'm sure I'll forget to do it, but it's fine. It's fine, he says. As mentioned, Tatanka needs to get back on back to his winning ways. Yeah, Nakano's in rehab. I really don't know when she's coming back. We should check that. This looks like a job for Bull Payne. Have I run this exact match? I did it in September 95. We can run it back. Liger and Muda are on the other brand, and they're gonna be a very brief tag team, and then Liger's gonna turn face. Can you brawl? Yeah, you can brawl. You can 67-75. That's good. Surely Bull Payne. Yeah. You guys are gonna have an 8-minute wild brawl. Actually, 10's probably. Yeah, 8. You guys are gonna have an 8-minute wild brawl. Alright, we've got like 20 more minutes. I still need a match aim too. Well, we can have another wild brawl. We can have a hardcore match. We got Negro. Oh, Negro Casas isn't doing anything. We could have a tech masterclass. We haven't done anything with the women either. Ooh. Here's an idea. Here's an idea formulating in my little brain. Negro Casas. Great technical wrestler. Cynthia Moreno. Great technical wrestler. Debbie Malenko. Good technical wrestler. Good. That's actually her best stat. And then, hey, little Guido, great technical. Let's go. What a match. Little Guido and Cynthia Moreno taking on Negro Casas and Debbie Malenko. 12 minutes. Tech Masterclass. I'm going to give Cynthia a flash pinfall over Debbie. You can't keep getting away with this. I can and I will. You watch. Alright, we have 6 minutes left, so someone could cut a promo. Someone like Funk or Onita. Yeah, sure. Funk Onita. 6 minutes. Let's call this foreshadowing, because I don't think I've used that yet. And I think this is just going to be Terry being like, oh, Onita-san, looks like there's a lot of tag teams suddenly showing up in WCW. Headhunters are coming for us. They played a video for some French guys earlier. But you can bring anybody you got, we're going to take them. While Onita is smoking, I assume. And Onita are gonna kick these new guys' ass. And that's foreshadowing because they will kick their ass. Oh, I'm over by a minute. Alright, what's losing a minute? What's losing a minute? Vampiro and Bobby Fulton. No way WCW lets Onita smoke on TV. But it's the 90s. I think in like 5 to 10 years that would be true. I think in 1996 we're getting away with it still. They're foreshadowing that they're going to kick their ass. I think it's valid. Alright, we're going to open with Bret Hart. Then we're going to go Tech Masterclass. Okay, that makes it a little better that Bret does that promo about, like, this is where people really wrestle. And then we do this match? Hell yeah. Now we're cooking. Funk and Onita thing has to be, like, way later. I'm putting that, like, up here. Where's that French Canadian thing? This has to go early. That's gonna bomb. That here. Actually, no, because that is a Wild Brawl and that's a Steal the Show. So let's separate those a little bit. Let's do Wild Brawl, regular match, promo, Steal the Show, squash. Funk and Onita right after the Headhunters. That makes sense. They also got attacked by them last week, so I guess they should be shit-talking the Headhunters a little bit. 6-man tag. Fighting to the back. Lance Storm is in the main event of the show, and that scares me a little bit. Although I think we can get away with sneaking him into the main event, like I've been doing with Chris Daniels and TNA for like 6 months. I'll guess like an 81. I don't think this is like a great show. I mean, I'd watch the hell out of this, but I think it's like an 81. $75, and this was just Bret talking. So, don't love that, but he's gonna need momentum and stuff. In fact, I should give him a... I should double-check character ideas. I might want to give him one. A 67 for the Tag Team Tech Masterclass. I will take that. Little Guido only got a 45. That's a shame. A 47 for the Amazing French Canadians hype video. I mean, we kind of knew this would be bad. Jacques Rougeau's Evil Foreigner gimmick is very good. Oh, we have to handle changes for Carl's. The gimmick idea was a success. His Evil Foreigner, but not his Dom gimmick, is great. Alright, good. No, I mean, it was a hype package for Jacques Rougeau and Carl. Like, this was not going to do well. 72 for Tatanka and Bull Payne. I'll take that. A 77 for Vampiro and Bobby Fulton. Vampiro getting a 76, which is good, although I'm not really sure that he's, like, really main event worthy. Although I guess in this new WCW where half of our former main eventers have been fired, I guess it's a little more palatable. Honestly, Vampiro, one of the great success stories of this save. He was kind of a meme when he came in, and now he's like legitimately a top of the card guy. A 51, holy shit. I knew this wouldn't be good, but goddamn. 61 for Koji and Taka. Koji got a 52, which is better than Guido got. Although Guido was also having a Tech Masterclass. It might have done worse than normal. He's very good at his no gimmicks needed gimmick. I mean, I'll take a 61. A 60 for the Headhunters squashing the Italians. One of the Headhunters is, in fact, like, has more momentum and is better. Who would have known? I wonder if it's Headhunter A, because when I have the Headhunters win a match, I always just pick A because he's, you know, alphabetically he comes first. Maybe I should try having B win some matches. 85 Funk and Onita promo. Best thing on the show by far so far. Okay, 86 main event. All right. We did, in fact, sneak Lance Storm into a perfectly acceptable main event. I will take that. I'll tell you what. Looking at these numbers, old Stone Cold's beating Paraguayo. If if he wants to be unhappy at Spring Stampede, then he could be unhappy at Spring Stampede. Maybe we could just ask him, or we could go back to the thing we were trying at Starrcade. Maybe we should try to get him and Stone Cold to be friends. That would be a good use of our backstage stuff instead of just hiding for everybody. And then they fought to the back. 85. That's better than I guessed by quite a bit, so I'll take it. Really got saved by the end of the show. It was a pretty ho-hum Saturday night until the main event and the Funkin' Onita promo. Made 500 grand. Gained some... Oh, Quebec! They love the amazing French Canadians! And also Saskatchewan and Manitoba. Austin is probably the top star, him or Vader. Well, the champion is currently Kenta Kobashi, so that means he's the top star. But Vader got Wrestler of the Year, and Vader wrestled fucking Miguel Perez in a glorified squash match in the main event of last Nitro, and it got like an 87. So it's probably actually Vader. We've been trying to fix the lock. Like, there's not really a lot we can do, because the problem with the locker room is where do I fucking get this again? Backstage. The problem with the locker room is, like, all this shit for failing the drug tests, I can't make that go away. We just have to wait. So, like, no matter how many good things we do, we're still gonna have, like, 50 failed drug tests at the top of this list. So, like, eh. Oh, Kenny Chaos graduated from the power plant. Hell yeah. Oh, he's stinky. Oh, he doesn't even have star quality or anything. I was honestly gonna send him to Smoky Mountain, but, like, no skill, no charisma, no microphone at all, no star quality. I don't know. Might pass on old Kenny Chaos here. Sorry, brother. Those are some doo-doo. And he's already 25. Flashing this aerial way too low. I agree. I mean, he is like a rookie here, straight out of the power plant, but he was like doing shit for a big guy. Change those generic guys and Kenny Chaos. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna decline. Sorry, dude. Good luck. I hope someone signs you. Oh, we could become the head booker of NWA Ohio. Ted Turner, thank you for this opportunity. It's been great. However, I need to go to Ohio. Kyoko Inoue and Yukihiro Kanemaru have split up. Oh, no. We still won the USA area battle. Let's go! Clash of the Champions is now dormant. We spent 40... We are spending so much on... Like, money's fake, but, like... Nick only spends, like, $4 grand a week on drug testing. Why am I spending 40 grand? I like what Joey Maggs is doing in the ring, says Owen Hart. Alright. Thanks, Owen. Battles. We only won by a point. That's the closest battle there's been in a long, long time. But we did still win, so suck it. You know what? I don't know if they ran a pay-per-view this month, and that might have been the difference maker if they had run a pay-per-view. Because we were probably big time losing until we had got a 98 overall pay-per-view. Did we still... There is not a Japan battle anymore? Is it just... Okay. Lots of fucking news today. Lots of TV deals running up today, it looks like. Yeah, just a lot of fucking TV deals up. ECW morale issues? No way. Oh, this reminds me. I should go to Office. And I should go to Inner Circle. And I should fucking remove Harley Race from Head of Talent Relations, which he's going to be mad about. But I want to slap people on the wrist. Oh, I just made more people mad. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't think you ever ran in Japan this year. Maybe that's why. That could be. I hadn't thought about that. Don Callis has big morale issues. We just made you a manager or somebody. What are you so mad about, Don? Oh, he's one of these people that just, like, gets mad. He, like, doesn't like that there's a toxic backstage. I mean, no one likes it, but... Oh, this isn't great. But, like, most of the people that I push are over? They are, like, happy? Most of the people that are mad. Well, some of them, like Dr. Death and stuff. Let's check my inner circle. Is everyone in the inner circle happy? Stan, Dandy, Arn, Tenru. Let's check them. Stan is happy. This is not my entire roster. Stan... Oh, see, Dandy's annoyed. Dandy, you want money? How about 100 grand for our favorite El Dandy? Hey, no problem. Arn Anderson is happy. Who was the other one? I've already forgotten who the other one was. Tenru. Tenru's happy. Is that a thing we can do? Can we go to, like, workers and just be like, hey, show me who's a good influence? Is that a thing you can do? Celebrity speaks. Has attribute... Oh, there's so many. I didn't... Okay. What attribute would I even be looking for? People, person, or professional? People, person. Alright, show me people, persons who I can hire above shortlist? What's above shortlist? I don't even see shortlist. Are you on a different menu? What are you talking about? Oh, backstage, I see. Oh, backstage positive influence. Okay. Got it. Alright, well then let's just set this back to normal. Alright, backstage, positive influence, to hire. Honestly, it doesn't even matter if they're a wrestler or not. Could be just a road agent or whatever. This is gonna be like 1 billion people. All right, we should. All right, we should. I love that the first one is Abdullah Kobayashi. All right, let's at least try to get someone who's like good or over, maybe both. All right, positive influence USA and like 45 pop. How about that? Afa, Baron von Raschke, Barry Darsow, Barry Horwitz, Blackjack Mulligan, Bobby Eaton. Did we fire Bobby Eaton or just let him go? Chris Adams, Chris Jericho, Curtis Ayakea. I would love to like get some actual wrestlers and not just road agents, although I'm not. Yeah, it's mostly old guys here. So maybe we should just do road agents. Steamboat and Flair are still out here. Man, that sucks. Man. Sam Houston. Isn't Sam Houston related to somebody? Slaughter. Slaughter would probably be a great road agent. Yes, he would be a tremendous road agent. Hey man, would you like to be a road agent? Oh, you're not a road agent? Okay, do you want to be a road agent? Great. Alright, how about now you be exclusively a road agent? Jake Roberts' brother. Okay, well then we don't need we don't need Sam Houston. Alright. Sherry Martel won't talk to us. Sting. Oh, Sting's still out there. Sting, I mean, Sting, if we were able to be like, hey guys, we got Sting back, that probably would bring morale up a lot, but he won't even talk to us. I mean, Wahoo McDaniel would probably be another great road agent. Not as good as Slaughter, believe it or not. Chris Adams, would you be a very good road agent? Yes, you would. Well, respect could be a little higher. Dory Funk Jr. would be a great road agent. Yeah, that checks out. He's still out here working, man. Look at all these dates he's got. Gary Hart. And Gary Hart would probably be a really good manager, although I don't really have great luck with managers. Guys, I'm not bringing in 54-year-old Dory Funk to wrestle. Oh, I don't want to sign Jim Duggan. I really don't. What's his pop? It's not even that high. If it was like the 70s, I would bring him in and job him to guys. Although we could still job to guys. Yeah, we could bring him in as like a face that can lose on Saturday. See, Stan's already excited about it. Let's make this a 1-year contract. He's injured? Oh no. Oh, darn. Oh, broken jaw. Is that like, is he like injured? Does it say how long he's out for? Duggan is continuing to perform despite being injured with a... Nah, he's fine, apparently. Sullivan, you're not coming back, man. Lanny, you're not coming back. Larry Z, we just let leave, right? Yeah, we just let Larry Z leave. Larry Z's another one where it's like, I don't want to bring him back, but... I mean, we could bring him back to be a road agent, I guess. Because he would be very good at that. And again, as someone who probably has friends here, it might make some people happy. Nope, no one cares. No one gives a shit about Larry Z. Alright. Alright, how about, like, some positive influence people? Instead of just pop, like, how about, are there anyone out there who's a positive influence and can, like, work? That would be great. Anyone out there who's a positive influence and has, like, tech? Okay, alright. We got some guys. Like, Al Snow? Actually, Al Snow's very good. Yeah, you hate to say it. You really hate to say it, but Al Snow is quite good in this. And it makes Mick Foley happy. I think you gotta bring in Al Snow. I know, it seems like he should be younger in 1996. It's like, dude's already middle-aged, man. Bobby Eaton. I mean, Bobby Eaton's another guy that we kind of just let leave because we didn't have anything for him. But now that we thinned the roster so much, I could probably find a spot for Bobby Eaton. And it makes people happy. Let's give him like the Duggan deal. Let's give Bobby Eaton 1 year. Yes, I'm sure Chris Benoit will make everyone very happy. Jaguar Yokota. She good? She's pretty good. Pop? No pop. Bringing in a 34-year-old with no pop is tough. What's she getting in Tokyo? 64 in Tokyo. All right. Last check here, because I don't want to spend all night doing this. Let's look for like some. We got any like cruiserweights out here? Any flippy guys? Only a couple. I don't know who this is, Australita, but she's 18 and has crazy upside. I'm gonna send her to Smoky Mountain. Then she could be a good influence in 3 years or whatever when we call her up. Yeah, this guy keeps showing up. Yeah, he also... I mean, I think same with him. I think he goes to Smoky Mountain. I don't think this is a right-away kind of signing. Because he's only 20, he's 25, he doesn't have any pop, and he has a lot of upside. Most of these people for Ariel are super young. Onryo. Funny to think about Onryo as like a young up-and-coming wrestler. though. Everyone's got to start sometime. And a bunch of randos. All right, hopefully that's, that's something. Actually, you know what? I mean, we checked Aerial and Tech. We might as well check Brawl. Why not? Oh, Abyss. Abyss. Well, he's got Brawl and Hardcore. That's about right. Kira Hokuto. Yep. Kira Hokuto. Good. Gilbert, Gary Wolf, Glenn Jacobs, unemployed. All is right with the world. I'm kind of surprised we don't already have Akira Hokuto, to be honest. I can only assume I was, like, throwing them a bone. But now it's time to sign her. Ulf Herman, Bozilla's father. Oh my? Mr. Bozilla? You know what? You can really tell. I didn't think you'd be able to tell. You can tell. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's move on. None of these people are gonna sign, and then we're gonna have to book a Nitro! Alright, what have we got here? Oh! We have to get our TV back for Smoky Mountain. WCW has no air. Okay, well, let's fucking fix that. That's a huge problem. Alright, child companies. We would like, let's see, broadcasting. Is there, can we get a better deal than this? I would assume not. Nope. Yeah, Prime Sports West is definitely the best thing we can get. I think we have an event deal? Yeah, well, we're already on We'll Negotiate, yes. Yeah, we should just fucking renegotiate the TV deal. Alright, negotiate. New deal for SMW TV. Oh, this is why they're only giving us fucking 9-month time slots. Or, contracts, rather. And we could do early evening or late night. I'm trying to think. What is early evening? Like 5? 4 or 5 in the afternoon? I almost feel like late night would be better than that. 4 to 6. Yeah, 4 to 6 on a weekday is pretty rough. I actually think late night's better. Although, technically, according to the game, early evening, like, they want a higher show, so that means it's, like, a higher rating, so that means, I guess, it's technically better. So we'll pick that. But I think a late night slot is better. I don't think any of this matters. Alright, SMW TV is back on the air. Wow. PWI says, give it up, old man, to Randy Savage. That seems rude. Alright, let's book a Nitro. No nights off. You know, we were just saying how we don't think we've been to Japan this year. Maybe we should go to Japan. This is the Lucha brand, but it's also kind of the Japan brand. Though that will make booking the TV difficult. Although I'm looking at this roster, Kobashi, Stan, Vader, those guys could cut promos. Ultimo. Did Savage get popped? God, I don't even remember if he got popped or if he was gone before that. I believe he got popped, though, yes. Anyway, let's go to Japan. I've been to Kyushu since October. Let's go to Kyushu. Alright. We had pretty good luck with character creative last week. Let's try it again. Big gamble. Big gamble. Alright, well, wasn't going to last forever. Training. Okay, here we go. Tony Schiavone has been spreading rumors about Taz, which almost led to a fist fight between the two, as his employer, Tony is always doing this. Like, fucking knock it off. Stop spreading rumors about people. You fucking piece of shit. Oh, Muda got into a heated argument with a fan. Yeah, that's fine. Don't do that. Small negative? Come on. Big Van Vader has got a lot of heat with the rest of the locker room after boasting loudly about how much he is making. Fucking no action, man. He is making a lot of money. Because you gonna step up to him and say something? And this one's got an angle idea that will never get used. Ever, ever, ever. Dan Crawford went to Wrestler's Court. Because he didn't join the boys, the ultimate crime. Jim Ross didn't pick up his travel partner. Super Astro and Apollo Dantes have been hanging out together. Okay. Alright. Big Van Vader and Miguel Perez got an 87. And the show was good. That is so evil. Alright. We're in Japan. We should give Muda and Liger like a big match, right? I mean, just double checking that they're like over like gods in Japan, but like surely. Actually, Liger's more over in America. That's fascinating. Although where he's not over is Mexico, where we run a lot of our shows. The Great Muda. And yes, Muda is much more over in Japan. Alright. So right now they're both heels, but we're like teasing that Liger's gonna go for base. Kobashi and Stan got in a fight last week. Let's see, Vader eventually gonna wrestle at Tiss, Arn, and Ultimo. Joe the Panther, Dandy and Ray. Ooh, I could see them teaming with El Dandy, but then who's Ray teaming with? You know, sometimes you just gotta look at the fucking roster. Let me look at the face side here. Face side kind of slim. Oh, just a slim roster. just a slim roster. All right. Oh, right, Kobashi. Right. He's doing both. So if I did Arn, Liger, and Muda, I could do Ultimo, Kobashi. That's kind of where it falls apart. Maybe if I did... What if I did Stan, Liger, Muda? Then I could do Kobashi. I would just be Kobashi and two baby faces, but that wouldn't really work either. And there's probably, I was just thinking maybe there's someone local, but there's probably not, because I picked a weird region. Yeah, there's fucking absolutely nobody. Yeah, I did that to myself. Oh, 21-year-old Sanchio Takagi. All right. All right, I think I'm just going to do them in a regular tag match. I think they are just going to wrestle. How about this? Let's put them with the man, the myth, the legend, El Dandy. To take on Rey Mysterio and some friends. Alright, let's do Rey. Let's do Ultimo, and let's do Sasuke. And hey, this is a crazy match. You guys cook. I want Ultimo to get attacked by Arn Anderson. Which will then lead to Rey Mysterio. Babyface team is down. So then El Dandy. Let's have Muda or Ligo win. Let's have, Great Muda just came in. So let's have Muda pin Sasuke, I guess. Actually, it would help a lot if he could just pin Ultimo. I don't think Ultimo will lose, but we could try it. And he's being attacked by Arn. So, maybe that'll help. Oh, he was cool with it. I'm actually surprised. All right. We'll need promos, and Kobashi and Stan both speak Japanese, so we should probably just take advantage of that. I think Kobashi calls out Stan and is basically like, you attacked me last week. You ruined my title celebration. I talked to the WCW board of directors. They said, you're not the number one contender. And I said, I don't care. Actually, you know what? Let's go crazy. Let's book everyone's favorite match. Because we're in Japan, and this will get a crazy score. Tonight, Kobashi, Hansen, Eliminator match! And then... let's give him 16, fuck it. Ken Kobashi, Stan Hansen. I'm going to have Stan win this match by count out, which will cause him to win the Eliminator, but not get that definitive of a victory. In fact, since it's going to be a count out, let's do a wild brawl. That probably makes more sense. And we need match aims. That'll cap it to a 90, although I don't know if it would get it above a 90 anyway, because we've been having trouble hitting above a 90. But they might do it. Yes, title not on the line. Thank you, game. All right. Atlantis. Atlantis needs to cross paths with Vader. I don't know that they've really been doing that. Yeah, Atlantis simply defeated Dan Profit. And then he did a cook test. Vader. Alright. So we need to get them... okay, and we also need to start Blue Demon in against Dean Malenko, right? Did we do anything with them last week? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, right up here. Dan Severn beat Blue Demon Jr. Okay. And I think we did Dean Malenko interference. So let's do Atlantis and Blue Demon, the former tag champs, taking on Big Van Vader. And I mean, it should be Severn and Dean. We can make this a 3v3. Surely we can fit a trios match on here. I didn't even know that was a feud. Well, now you know. Big Van Vader, Dean, Dan, taking on Atlantis, Blue Demon Jr., and their good friend. You know what? He had the main event against Vader last week. Let's get him in there. Miguelito Perez. There you go. That's consistent week-to-week storytelling right there. In fact, let's give this the storytelling match. I kind of need Atlantis to pin Vader, but that'll never happen in a million years. And nor should it. So, I guess I'll have Blue Demon pin Dan Severn. Honestly, even that might not work. No, Dan Severn's serious. Is he that much more over than Blue Demon? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, he is. All right. Okay, all right. I was just kidding. I was just kidding, Dan. I meant Atlantis is going to pin you. Dan Severn is furious. You know what? Malenko is probably way less over. Yeah, he can... okay. All right, Dan. I was just kidding. I meant Dean's getting pinned by Atlantis. Dan's over in Japan. So is Dean. Dean's been in New Japan this whole time. He's got 83 pop in Japan. Holy shit. Ah, but he's cool, though. Alright, let's have them get their heat back, brother. 3 minutes. Storyline development. Vader, attacker. Dan, attacker. Dean, attacker. Atlantis, victim. Blue Demon Jr., victim. Miguel Perez, somehow in this. Congrats to him. Congrats to the big dog. Alright. We still have the 6 minutes. Oh, we have far too much Blue Demon and far too much Miguel Perez. Yeah. Yeah. And now it's slightly. Alright, well, what if we made this 2 minutes? Hey, there we go. Alright. As I was saying, Jumbo. What's Jumbo doing? Jumbo feuding Blue Panther. Right, he wrestled Black Warrior last week. And we did like a fucky wucky finish, right? Yeah, defeated him by DQ. Alright. Well, again, we're in Japan. So, might as well have Jumbo cut a promo. You know, Blue Panther, Black Warrior. I don't know what your problem is, but I'll kick your ass. I'll beat your entire family. I don't care. All right. Connect, Kawada. I mean, Holy Demon Army's got to be on the show. Holy Demon Army got to be on the show. Even if they just squash some J-Browns. Hamada, you got pop in Japan. Yeah, get out there. I think I might have been looking at Mexico. No, I have 54. That's still pretty good. Felino has 53 pop in Japan? Okay, that's all right. Felino! 8 minutes. Your winner is Holy Demon Army. Title's not on the line. We gotta book Wagner and, I mean, we gotta book Takada, really, because we're in Japan. But they're going up for these tag titles. Do we trust Takada to talk, like, at all? Honestly, Takada can talk. Send him out there after the Holy Demon Army match. Dr. Wagner, do not say anything. You are Takada's friend. Wagner post-match promo. They want the CMLL tag titles. Okay. I think I should also give them a match. Carole, what are you doing here? Jalen and Dale Crawford. If Jerry Lynn and Dan Crawford had chemistry, that would be great. Because I don't really have plans for either of them. Right, this is a 2-hour show, not a 90-minute show. We have plenty of time to book still. Connect. I don't know what I'm doing with Connect, man. Oh, we still have the trios. Let me see. What have I been doing with the trios? I think I've just been, like... Oh, I, like, just started this. Drew Nakayama defeated Oro. I mean... Sasuke... Well, Sasuke's booked already. So let's do Jinsei and Nakayama against Oro and Plata. Boom. Boom. Match. Give them 12 minutes? Is that crazy? Actually, I need to check that one of these guys are recognizable. Although surely Oro and Plata have the momentum, right? Even if they're not recognizable? Yeah, Oro's got momentum. Yeah. No, we're fine. Yeah, it'll be okay. Alright. So maybe 12 minutes is pushing it. Let's go 10. And unfortunately, since Sasuke is getting ready for a 6-man tag later, he's not there to stop Apollo Dantes from running in and attacking Jinsei Shinsaki. Okay. Heel team. Pre-match promo. And by heel team, I mean Muda and Liger. I can't imagine El Dandy speaks Japanese, although we've been surprised before. I'm just going to have him stand there. No, let's have this be a tease, I guess, since we're trying to turn Liger eventually. They're taking on Ultimo and Ray and Great Sasuke. This should be backstage. I mean, I might as well put Panther. I mean, surely I've simply booked him against Skyda. They had, like... Well... I did it once and it was very good. So, I'm willing to do it again. Tech Masterclass, your winner, Blue Panther. Noble, what's up? Alright, we're good on time. Did I miss anything important? You missed all of a Saturday night, and you missed me signing a bunch of, like, positive influence backstage guys to see if we could fix our backstage. I don't think it's gonna work, but, you know, we're desperate. I would like to book something between this 3v3 and this Kobashi Stan match, although I don't know. Because the promo setting up that has to, like, open the show. And then we have to do that Tech Masterclass I just booked. Oh, it's already there. That's convenient. Warrior. I mean, that should probably be right after that. You know what? Let's do this. Let's have that match after this match, and instead of post match after them, it's just them talking after they win their match. That probably makes more sense. What can I put between Kobashi and Stan Hansen? I mean, he shouldn't be able to speak Japanese, but it was just, you know, it was just something to consider. That's all. You can let them drink backstage. I think I do. I think that's the one thing we let them do. I think I'm just going to move this Jumbo promo. Instead of right after that match, I'm going to move it all the way up here. We're just going to have a nice block of wrestling in the middle of the show. Alright, that's Nitro from Japan. I mean, Kobashi Hansen title eliminator main event should be great. They should get like an 88 or something, but we'll see. A 77 for the promo, hyping it, so it's not great. I was hoping that would be better. 74 for Blue Panther and Skida. I will take that. A 59 for this. You know, I thought Jun Akiyama and Jinsei Shinzaki were going to be over because we're in Japan. I don't think they are. Because I think we got both of them when they were, like, very young. Because they got outscored by Oro and Plata here. Yeah, that's what happens when you assume, I guess. Here we go. We got an 80 for Holy Demon Army beating Hamada and Felino. Yeah. I mean, that's just Holy Demon Army beating some guys. So that's a very good score. I mean, Grand Hamada Felino, very talented wrestler. But, you know, we're not really doing anything with them. 73 for Takada and Wagner against Jerry Lynn and Dan Crawford. Only a 78 for Takada. I thought he would do higher than that in Japan. 67 for the promo. They want the CMLL tag titles. 80 for Vader, Dean, and Dan versus Atlantis, Blue Demon Jr. and Miguelito Perez. This was a storytelling match, so they didn't go like crazy. So an 80 is actually quite good. I will definitely take it. And, I mean, the math isn't mathing, so you have to take it. 75 for all the heels getting their heat back. 67 for Liger Muda backstage promo. I would hope this had done better. 6-man tag got an 83. Liger and Muda doing much better when we don't run shows in Mexico. That does make sense. Although still both scored less than El Dandy, the GOAT. We keep trying to doubt him, and we should not. Although the real GOAT of this match was Ultimo Dragon, but you know. 65 Jumbo promo. Again, I thought in Japan this would do better. Although I can't say Jumbo has ever been known for his, charismatic promos. So I guess this checks out. Yeah, it's got a 93. Yeah. 12-minute Wild Brawl. Stan Hansen wins the Eliminator by countout to secure himself a title shot with Kobashi at Super Brawl. $90. That is the first. I think that's the first 90 for a TV we've gotten since the Troubles, since our issues started. So I'm definitely happy with that. Also, I say this every time we run TV in Japan. We should do more TV in Japan. Although I think running TV in Japan every week would be hard because we'd be pretty limited on who could talk. But we should, like, once a month we should do Nitro in Japan, I think. Made $657,000. Gained pop in Quebec, Saskatchewan, Manitoba. Wow, these Reckless Youth stats. Woof. I mean, I guess at this point he's like just gotten started, but that still is painful, and I don't like it. All right, Astralita signed. She's going to Smoky Mountain. Akira Hokuto signed. She's not. She's on the main roster for sure. Face? Debbie's the champion. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. We'll think about it. Akira, you're going to the brand with the women. Unless... No, you just don't have any pop. There's just none of these women have pop in America. Although she does have pop in Mexico. I'm thinking about sending Akira Hokuto to Nitro as the anchor of, like, the Nitro women's division. But I just don't think we have enough women for that. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We have 22. It's more than I thought. Akira needs a drug test. Oh, good point. That's a good point. That is a very good point. She's clean. Everything's fine. She's clean. The people that go to SMW, we don't test them until they come up. We let them do as many drugs as they want in Smoky Mountain. Wait for Bull. Yeah, because Bull would be big to put on Nitro, because she's like the only other recognizable person we have. Is she? I mean, she's not coming back anytime soon. So maybe we don't wait for Bull. Because we gonna be waiting. Although Hokuto is so good, I almost feel like... Easy time to build women up. Yeah, like, it does, but we both know I won't. Alright. Canadian Rocky Mountain Wrestling has gone bankrupt. Dean Malenko moved to Atlanta. Jenny Clark and Steve Austin got divorced. No. No. La Parka contract ending. Oh my? Yeah, let's get this match for Nitro. What are they paying you in AAA? 42 a month. I mean, that's whatever. I can pay that, no problem. Signing bonus 21,000. I'll give you 25. I don't think that's original La Parka. Why wouldn't it? Is it not? Were there already 2 La Parkas by 96? I thought that all happened like way after the fact. Alright. Well, if AAA like gives them a super big offer, I'll let them, you know what I mean? If they offer them like 80 grand a show, I'll let them sign them. Swarrows, you have 2 fishmen. Yes? No, there's 2. What do you mean? There's 2 fishmen. What's the problem? Mohammed Yone moved to the southeast. Great. Valencia moved to the southeast. Drug testing fees. Mike Graham thinks Rey Mysterio is going to be a star. Kent. Okay, yeah, we have been we have been booking Kobashi on every show. They're like, all right, you got to go to Mexico, and then you got to go to Pittsburgh, and then you got to go to Fukuoka. You got it, big dog? All right. That reminds me, I want to go to Dev, and I want to make... Do we know which one's the real Fisherman Jr.? This one looks auto-generated because it's October 23rd, 93. And he has like a very like auto-generated thing. I want to change this one's name to El Hijo del Fishman. Sure. All right. So now there's not 2 Fishman Juniors. There's Fishman Jr. and Son of Fishman. What do relationships tell you? Would they tell me what? Oh, who's the real Fishman, I guess? This guy. Going to Smoky Mountain. I guess I have to drug test the road agents too, huh? I mean, it's only fair. Oh, the park is not gonna pass a drug test. Fuck. No shot, right? Oh, their offer is not being seriously considered. All right, we'll see. Where he's gonna sign that contract, or at least he's gonna try to. Hold on, no slam. Oh, a 78. That's a weak Noah slam, probably because Hayabusa is in AAA now. Now they're main eventing shows with the Russian guys and Marty Jannetty. It looks like they gave Masaba the week off. I think that's what really happened here. Could you talk to the park and equip before? I don't think so, because, like, I think they have to be a known drug user. But most of the guys aren't known before I ask them, because no one else is testing. Because why would they? Yeah, they have a champ. I think so. I mean, we could double check, but, like, the GHC tag titles were being defended on that show. I gave them all belts. I don't know who has any of them, but I'm sure that'll be fun. Junior champ, Too Cold Scorpio. Sure. Junior tag, vacant. GC heavyweight tag. Brad, I can never say this guy's name. It's Reagans. I don't know. Him and Johnny Smith. GHC champ, Masawa. Yeah. Yeah. Main champ, Masawa. Junior champ, Scorpio. That feels like Noah to me. Pay rise request from Steve Armstrong. This is bold. I'm currently being paid. Oh, you're not being paid. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, you're making like no money. Yeah, no, you can get the pay raise request. That's okay. Tessie Sugo is a Japanese female. Surgery for Brian Pillman. Oh, he shattered his elbow. Hey, Jim Duggan's fully fit. Perfect when he signs that contract. Sean Mooney bonds with the Godfather. Oh, we've got to check what Raw is doing. All right, here we go. Hacksaw Duggan. So, oh, is he going to pass a drug test? Jim Duggan has signs of being a soft drug user. Well, we tried, gang. No hacksaw for us. Larry Z. Hey. Clean for Larry Z. Al Snow. Clean. I don't... I think Al Snow's going to go to Saturday and maybe be a face or a heel. I think we're going to use Al as a cruiserweight, which is me. I don't know if he even applies for that, though. Let's see. How big is Al Snow? Al Snow with the Coven. Al Snow is 6'1", 237. He's like 2 pounds too heavy to be a cruiserweight, I think. Although we could just simply change it. Oh! we set it to 238 pounds. Oh, it's meant to be. It is meant to be. Al Snow, you're on Saturday. Are you a better face or a better heel? Doesn't matter. Okay. What's currently your character? Crazy! Crazy would get you in the Coven. But I don't really know if I need him in the Coven. I mean, he would have good matches. I mean, we will need other heel cruiserweights besides just Negro Casas, so I guess we should put him over there. I don't know about the Coven, though. We'll think about it. Maybe. change his picture. Well, you know, what do you got against this picture? What do you got against, God, what was his new rocker's name? Leaf Cassidy? What do you got against Leaf Cassidy? Oh, God, what was this gimmick called? Avatar? And it was Leaf Cassidy, because it's there. Thank you, game. Oh, and he was Avatar and Shinobi. Wow, he got all the good gimmicks. Oh, I'm really thinking about making him Avatar or Shinobi. I'm really thinking about it, gang. Yeah. But then he would definitely be a babyface. You gotta be a babyface ninja. I mean, here's the thing. He's not gonna be like, what does everybody want head Al Snow? So I actually don't like either of these pictures. So we're either sticking with default, or he's putting a mask on. Avatar was the Hayabusa ripoff. Okay, so this is Shinobi, apparently. Do I want to do it? He's a color comp. No, you're not. Do not, Al. Do not get on color commentary. Oh, do I want to make him Shinobi? I think I do. Because what am I going to do with Al Snow? Al Snow is just Al Snow. Oh, I hit no to putting the mask on. Fuck me. Load it again. Yes. Save. There we go. I mean, his gimmick isn't crazy. It's fucking ninja. He plays swagger and offbeat unstable. I don't... We'll give this offbeat unstable, although I don't think that's really what it is. Ninja. Creative unique. Are any of these... Oh, we have a lot of gimmick ideas. Chat, does Shinobi have to be a babyface? It's like people like ninjas, right? Shinobi seems insensitive with your Japanese roster. Well, he's on the Saturday brand, so he's not going to Japan. It would have, honestly, having him do the Hayabusa ripoff would have been really funny, considering we had Hayabusa, now he's gone. And we were like, don't worry, fans, we have a new Hayabusa. It's Al Snow. He's just as good. You know, we tried to fix the morale in ECW and WWF, and it just, believe it or not, it just didn't work for either of them. That was the one thing I did do when I changed all this stuff, is I just tanked morale around the world. Sergeant Slaughter. I mean, we gotta drug test the road agents. It's only fair. Came back clean. All right, good for you, Sarge. Bob Eaton, a little worried about. Hey, there you go, Bobby. Bobby's got to go to Saturday. What the hell is he going to do on the Lucha Puro brand? Jim Ross introducing Hayabusa. Cutting a promo about how Ted Turner's lost his damn mind. He got rid of all the best wrestlers we had. But I made a deal to bring one of them back here to WCW. Oh, that'd be fucking crazy. Hear me out, Regal and as a team. I know you're doing a bit, but Steve Regal's in the WWF now. House show and Kanto. I mean, we were already there. That checks out. Alright, it's almost 10, but we only got through a week. I'd like to book a show, so we're going to speed book. It's not a reverse fake Diesel and Razor. It's just fake Diesel and Razor. Alright, speed book. So we're not going to think about it. We're just going to go to the Southeast. Last time we went to the Memphis Pyramid. Now we're going to go to Amway Arena in Orlando. Is everybody in the groove? We'll stick around. We're just warming up. Character idea. Likely. Creative finish. Near certainty. Okay, alright. We argued with Tedru a lot. Don't do that. Candy Divine is here. She used to work for us. I mean, it's weird because you just left. Daryl Loudon, this guy also used to work here. Why is it all people that we just fired? Victor Kruger also used to work here. Onita yelled at Lance Storm. Italian Stallion went to Wrestler's Court. Training. Alright. Jacques Rougeau is really just getting right into it. Let's see. He caused some damage to his rental car and refused to pay for it. I would say stern warning. Tony Schiavone caused an incident. Okay, I'm like, Tony Schiavone is doing this every week. I'm getting like actually annoyed. I'm fining him. Oh, Tony Schiavone. Tony, I got like 50 commentators, bro. Oh, we please Terry Funk. That's good. We want to do a positive medal on Pero and Steve Austin. See if we can make them friends. All right, we're gonna try that like every week. All right, we got a big book this dummy and a big main event. Ron and Steve Williams, U.S. title. This is gonna be a wild brawl, so I'm gonna give him 13. Dr. Death taking on Ron. And no funny business, no shenanigans. Ron Simmons is beating him. Do I have a Ron Simmons finish? No, I don't. I have one. Ironically, I have one for Steve Williams, but he's not winning. Let's use a safe bet. I don't want to waste a near certainty on TV, but this is a big match. All right. In-ring debut of Bret Hart teaming with Owen. I think someone in chat said them versus the Italians, and I think I like that. Six minutes. Watch Bret and Owen have no chemistry. I will lose my mind. And then after the match, let's have... Dustin is going to come out and, like, try to attack them, but it's, you know, it's 2-on-1. Doesn't go great for him. But I'm just going to put it fighting. But the idea is he, like, tries to jump that. He tries to jump Owen, but then Bret's there to cut him off. He needs a friend. Dustin tries to attack the Hearts, but he is outnumbered. All right. All right. I was gonna do like a couple of weeks of Quebecers like videos, but that one went so poorly. I think we should just I think we should just give him a match here. Although, I mean, Jacques has to be recognizable, right? Yeah, he's recognizable. Great. All right. And he's already irritated, which is awesome. Jacques and Carl. Oh, we've already had the Italians. Oh, Chavo's here. We got Chavo and Booker T, who are also very much in that world. Todd Champion. Chavo and... Actually, let's just do Chavo and Booker T. And then let's do my favorite segment, which is, oh my god, backstage! Oh my god! Terry Funk and Onita and the Headhunters are just having a wild brawl. We gotta get some control of this one. Headhunters are brawling backstage. Latino Harlem Heat. It's Harlem Latino Heat. I feel like you clearly it was right there. It was right there and you fumbled it at the end. And that's tough. But, you know, sometimes you shoot a shot and you miss. All right, Tenru kind of just chilling. Steve Austin has to cut a promo on Paraguayo. Paraguayo, you piece of monkey crap. No, wait, no, that's The Rock. Hold on. Paraguayo, who the hell do you think you are? What? Sticking your nose in my business. I don't think Pero would let Steve talk to him like that. Let's make this a fucking 10-minute segment. Steve talks shit on Pero. Pero fights him. Alright, speed book. We're already like an hour in. Good. Alright, Kobashi needs a night off. He made that clear, and I hear him, and he's valid. Let's see. We have the women. We have the women and the cruiserweights left, as always. Rick Martel. Let's, I'm like running out of babyface jobbers. Although I can always like borrow or do locals. Let's borrow. Who we got babyface wise? Hinton, Christopher Daniels. Why do you got so many goddamn heels down here, Jim? Frank Blues. Oh, Frank Blues! Guys, I was curious about Frank Blues after I looked at these stats. I was like, well, this guy, according to this game, this was one of the like greatest tech wrestlers of the 90s. I want to see some of this guy's stuff. I think this is one of the most obscure wrestlers I've ever tried to look up. If you look for Frank Blues on YouTube, you get like the blues being played by guys named Frank, which is already a bad sign. And then you type like Frank Blues Wrestling, and you get like 3 or 4 grainy clips from like 15 years ago. But also those clips are like from 15 years ago. I guess he retired and came back like all indie wrestlers do. I could find like 0 footage of this guy in his prime in like the 90s. It was crazy. Fucking Sasquatch ass wrestler. Just up there in Quebec. God only knows what happened. Grand Naniwa? Selling's not there. Alright. Oh, Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy can probably sell like crazy. Not as good as I thought it was going to be. Hovey. Oh, he can't sell. Alright. Kaz. Masato Tanaka. You know what? Fuck it. I'm overthinking this. I need a babyface tag team to get squashed. Let's bring in the Hardy Boys. I don't know. It's supposed to be speed booking. But then I went on a Frank Blues rant. Rick Martel and Lance Storm beating the Hardy Boys. Tag division on Saturday night has gone from absolutely non-existent to now I'm trying out 5 or 6 teams. Vampiro should continue simply winning matches, since he's supposed to be transitioning to a single star. Let's give him the Battle Cat. He beat him once in August 1994. I'm honestly shocked it's been that long since they've had a match. I still need match aims. What could you guys do? Your brawling's okay. Your tech is okay. That's about it. Your brawling is not good. Your tech is okay? If you're... I think we're just going to leave this as a match. Let's have Guido get a nice win. Oh, he has cool momentum? What the fuck? I don't have any ideas for him. Alright. Hey, you know what? I just signed the perfect person to lose to Little Guido. Bobby Eaton. Welcome back. This is what we signed you for, man. I hope you didn't think you were, like, getting a push or anything. Oh, and you've got great tech? Perfect. 10-minute tech masterclass. Little Guido's winning. You don't know Obscure until you're working Fire Pro Project. I am scouring the internet for any photo of a wrestler from local 90s Costa Rica. I, honestly, if you would have asked me, is there indie wrestling in Costa Rica? I would have been like... Yeah, probably, but like I can't say I've ever heard of it. I can't say I've ever, like, seen a guy and be like, oh, yeah, he's from the Costa Rican Indies. I'd be like, oh. Let's do the old at ringside. Or Negro Casas. Cynthia, as always, cannot talk to save her life. We gotta find someone other than Eric Bischoff to be the, like, person that makes announcements. Because for a long time, it was just, we were just using our player character, but we were Jesse Ventura, so that was great. But now we're Eric Bischoff, and it's less great. Because he's not as good at it. El Salvador actually had a pretty nuts local scene until mid-90s, and Nepal is booming right now. I mean, that all sounds sick. Like, I would love to see some indie wrestling from Nepal. Slaughter would probably be good for that. I think I signed him to only be a road agent, so I'd have to, like, ask him or whatever to be an on-screen character. I don't know if he was even that much better than Eric, to be honest. Let me look at Eric. Yeah, he's not even that much better. I mean, he's going to be more popular than Eric. Eric's popular. Nah, we'll just use Eric. I'm going to do this, like, Eric Bischoff from, like, the WCW Command Center. Folks, I got a big announcement here. I was just talking to the WCW Board of Directors, and they just informed me that next week we're going to see a rematch for the WCW Women's Championship as new champion Debbie Malenko will take on the former champion, Cynthia Moreno. Somehow I'm going to get 3 minutes out of this. I guess he'll have some other things. Also, get the new WCW catalog. You want Coven t-shirts? Order and get your WCW catalog today. What are we? We are still short of match aim. All right, Battle Cat and Vampiro, you guys got to do something. We've got Tech. We've got a Wild Brawl. I guess you guys are cooking. I guess you guys are cooking. All right, what are we opening the show with? Let's open with Steve. Yeah, let's open with Steve Aparo. And then our Tech Masterclass. Bischoff announcing it. Battle Cat and Vampiro. Let's actually move this up a little bit. Oh, this amazing French Canadians match is very high. Let's put this down here. Yeah, I'm fine with Bret and Owen being the semi-main, even though it's a squash match. It's Bret Hart's in-ring debut. That would be important. I mean, we're doing a title change in the main event, and I used a creative finish, so, like, hopefully it does well, but it is a Steve Williams and Ron Simmons match. 87. I think this could do good. All right, 75 for this. Boy, Stone Cold used to be giving us straight 100s. And then also in 2004 WWE, he's given us straight 100s. So it's really a bummer to see him get a 79. Everybody's so sad. 63 for Little Guido and Bobby Eaton? I will take that. It was all Bobby Eaton, but listen, this is what Bobby Eaton's here to do. We're jizobbing him. And now that Hacksaw's not here, he's going to be like pulling double duty. Although Hacksaw probably would have just been the babyface version of Bobby Eaton. Like, Bobby Eaton is a guy we didn't even do a debut thing. We just acted like he never left, you know? We were like, yeah, it's Bobby Eaton. A 61 for the Amazing French Canadians beating Chavo and Booker. I will take that. We got a 51 for Carl and a 67 for Jacques. A 67 that's like good mid-card stuff. Carl, we need to bring up a little bit, but he's not as over. And they have the tag specialist bonus, so that's good. A 58 for Eric telling us about the women's match. Oh, the divorce. It probably did affect him. A 76 for Rick Martel and Lance Storm beating the Hardy Boys. Matt and Jeff got tag specialist bonus. Commentary. Did we get like a well-executed squash or something? No, I think it was just I think like the Hardys are just getting a bunch of tag bonuses. Alright, I see you, Hardy Boys. Y'all are probably still like a year, maybe two away from like seriously getting called up to the roster, but good job. Wow, a 78. I mean, the math didn't really math here, but I am happy with a 78 from Battle Cat and Vampiro. $66 for this. I had hoped this would do better, but I Headhunters aren't over, I guess. Battlecat carried that. I mean, that's just not true. I looked at what those numbers said, and that's not what they said. 80 for Bret and Owen beating the Italians. Yeah, Bret Hart's good. Although I will say he was getting 100 in WWF. Although he's not we got to get him momentum. It's a tag match against the Italians. You know, he's not giving his best here. But yeah, I'll take this. And then stupid Dustin Rhodes he picked a 2-on-1 fight and lost. What a big dumb dummy. Main event. Oh, it got a 77. The creative finish didn't work. Oh, that sucks. That's like a 10-point swing. This probably would have got an 87 if it hit. Oh, man. That's a bummer. The safe bet was not a safe bet. Oh, the show got a 79 because the main event bombed. Man, that sucks. I thought this show was like over-delivering until the main event. And we made 500 grand. Oh, we gained the whole point in Saskatchewan and Manitoba. It was worth it, boys. Alright. Win some, lose some. Alright, well, that is going to do it for the stream. I will be back on Thursday with WWE vs. TNA. I believe we will be doing the Rumble. I believe it'll be Impact, and then the Rumble, and then maybe Raw. I don't know. I don't know. That's a lot. That's a lot for Nick to book at one time. We'll see if he's ready for a Raw after that. But definitely, Impact and Raw. Let's check Steve. I mean, he's extremely happy. It does not look like the divorce has affected him. And he's really not even sad at all. He's very... one of the happiest guys on the roster. Anyway, we'll be back next week with WCW. Let's see, we are still 17 days away from Super Brawl. So what we got? Nitro. There's a Saturday that's not here for some reason. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I would say we are still 2 streams away from Super Brawl. So get ready for that. Maybe we'll fix our backstage by then. We won't. But yeah, that's going to do it. If you're watching on YouTube, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe. Come watch live Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 o'clock, twitch.tv/Swarls. Hopefully Tuesday and Thursday next week. Like I said, when Nick's here on Thursday, we'll have a better idea of what the days are next week. And if they change, I'll put them on the YouTube community page. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.